What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Coin Junior channel, and today we're going to go through a crypto spotlight focusing on the new scalable layer 1 blockchain Aptos. So you can see this news that was released yesterday. Aptos and Google Cloud are partnering again. So let's break it down. To support Web3 builders, Google Cloud and Aptos Labs are expanding their partnership again, revealing that Google Cloud is running a validator on Aptos. So previously, Google Cloud has partnered with Ethereum and Polygon, and now Aptos. So what does this partnership mean? An accelerator program with the Aptos Foundation focused on supporting Web3 startups and builders on Aptos, and a developer hackathon building on Aptos. So this partnership with Google Cloud speaks volumes to what the network and ecosystem have demonstrated in such a short time. Okay, there has been a lot of validators, developers on the Aptos blockchain, and it is so scalable. A lot of the projects are starting to migrate to the Aptos blockchain, which is a good sign for a up and coming blockchain. All right. So you can see, building on Google Cloud, Aptos Labs will be using Google Cloud for its internal development operations and collaborating with Google Cloud to help make Google Cloud the preferred place to run Aptos nodes and decentralized applications for the developer community. So Google Cloud will make it easier for validators or developers to build nodes and build the apps on Aptos blockchain, which is why this partnership is so significant to help people migrate their projects or help startups or new people to build their own projects on Aptos, which makes it easier, convenient, and accessible, which is a good thing. All right, makes it more people will start to adopt this blockchain as the new scalable and the most powerful blockchain. Okay, so Google Cloud will index the Aptos chain and provide this data to developers via BigQuery. This can further foster builder-friendly development for the Aptos ecosystem projects on Google Cloud. So you can see right here, this is what I was mentioning earlier. A lot of the people will find it easy to build on the Aptos blockchain. Okay, this is a good thing. So let's take a look at what is Aptos. For a lot of people only take notice of Aptos because of the major VC fundings. Okay, they raise a lot of capital to build their foundation and to build their company. So, but why is it so significant? Okay, why does Aptos need that much money to build their blockchain? It is another, okay, I have to emphasize on this, is another scalable layer 1 blockchain. And the company was founded by developers who formerly worked on Diem, Meta's Facebook blockchain initiative that was abandoned in January. So what is the key features for Aptos? It is a Rust-based programming language independently developed by Meta. The company also claims the network will be able to process over 130,000 transactions per second using its parallel execution engine, BlockSTM, which results in low transaction costs for users. So for those who don't understand, let's look at this right here. Instead, all the transactions are processed simultaneously and validated afterwards. All right, so that one single failed transaction, it wouldn't congest the entire chain because it is validating the blocks simultaneously in parallel. So it makes it have a high throughput. A lot of the transactions can be finalized easier and faster. All right. So the ones that failed are aborted and re-executed thanks to their STM software transactional memory libraries, which detect and manages conflict. So for those failed transactions, they will be filtered out and then they will be validated again. Okay, so to make sure that nothing goes under or nothing will tamper with the blockchain ledger. The combination of these technologies streamlines the entire network's throughput capacity, which has been a major bottleneck for other layer 1 blockchains. Okay, so because of the outstanding amount of transaction being congested on blockchains, for example, we can take Ethereum, we can take Cardano, we can take a lot of these blockchains because of their non-existent parallel execution. It makes it hard for the blockchain to validate their transactions faster. all right? But with their technology, the block STM, it actually enables a huge throughput capacity, okay, for more transactions to go through, and it is a scalable and cost-efficient platform for building applications, okay? So it is co-founded by Mo Shaikh and Avery Ching, both former Meta employees. So let's take a look at this right here. This is their Aptos Explorer. So you can see they have a total supply of 1 billion currently. Around 800 million people are staking their Aptos, and this is their transactions per second. In real time, it's currently 6, so probably not many people are using network right now, and the active validators are 102. So it is pretty decentralized based on what I've seen. So let's take a look at the venture capitalists. Okay, let's see who are the investors behind the Aptos Foundation. You can see Binance, EJF, Test Ventures, Protagonist, Bixin, okay, Anderson Horowitz, Paxos, a lot of these people, Trieros Capital, okay, this is bad news, FTX as well. So we're gonna get to FTX in a bit and how it might impact Aptos. So you can see a lot of the top name VCs actually back this blockchain as the newest scalable layer 1 blockchain. So this is how powerful the network is. All right, but however, if there's good side of a story, there has to be a bad side. So this video, I'm not gonna focus on shilling Aptos. I'm gonna break down some negative part of Aptos. All right, so the total supply of the Aptos coin APT will continue to inflate annually through the staking reward mechanism of the chain's proof of stake validation process. So in order to reward validators, Aptos will continue to mint the APT coins to reward validators. Okay, so it currently, the token is inflationary, meaning the more they mint Aptos, the more demand, the lower the demand will be for the Aptos token. And also, remember the video that I did, which sparked a lot of controversy around Aptos. It is their token distribution, okay? The token distribution looks to allocate more than 51% of the token supply to the community, and it is just 51%, okay, which is lower than the Cardano distribution to the community. All right, so it appears that all of those community allocated tokens are actually under the control of the Aptos Foundation and the Aptos team. So a lot of the control still belongs to the Aptos team. All right, makes it a little bit centralized than other blockchains and other companies, which is one of the red flags that has been surrounding Aptos for quite some time now. All right, and a majority of these tokens are held by the Aptos Foundation, and a smaller portion are held by Aptos Labs for their development purposes. So this is one of the red flags surrounding Aptos. Okay, so if you are looking to invest in Aptos, I suggest you to do your own research and see if this project is actually comfortable for you to invest in. All right, so let's take a look at another negative news. A rumor that Aptos Treasury had also had exposure to FTX rattled investors. So remember, one of the investors in Aptos, it was actually FTX. So the downfall of FTX actually spread FUD, okay, towards Aptos holders, and resulting from the rumor could spin the latest crypto asset into another FTT dump scenario. So because FTX might hold some APT tokens in their bag, so because of their liquidity problems, they might dump APT to get liquidity, okay? But afterwards, Aptos Labs and Aptos Foundation Treasury had no connection to FTX and would continue to operate normally. So this is their tweet. They clarified that they have no connections to FTX, okay? So you can see there was a price reversal after it was dropped down below the $3 mark, all right? And there was a rise in market capitalization of APT. So after the clarification, a lot of the people find themselves comfortable to invest in Aptos. So this is one of the most important points that I want to mention. If you ever want to invest in new crypto, please legit do your own research, look up the statistics, look at who is investing in the coins, look at the social sentiment of people around Aptos. Are they comfortable with Aptos? Do they really like Aptos, or are there clear red flags surrounding Aptos? Okay, always do your own research. My video and this video is not an investment advice. I'm not shilling Aptos. I'm trying to break it down objectively. So you can see I've already highlighted the red flags and negativity about Aptos. So if you still want to invest in Aptos, be my guest, but please do your own research as well. The trading volume of APT increased from 480 million before the announcement to 530 million. Okay, that's a huge jump after the clarification. And the market cap from about 470 million before the announcement over 560 million. Okay, it increased in the market cap. And Aptos had a total log value of 32 million on their DeFi platforms. So a lot of the decentralized applications built on Aptos actually accumulated a lot of value, liquidity. Okay, a lot of people are actually using the dApps on Aptos. So let's take a look at the 3-day statistics on Aptos. You can see the addresses growth, which means the unique addresses that has been added into the Aptos blockchain. Okay, nearly 80% of address growth. Okay, this is amazing. And the transaction history, a lot of the people are using the network, and this is their current transaction per second, an average of 8, because not many people are using the network currently, I would say. And this is the average gas fee, transactions fees. Okay, you get the picture. Okay, so this is a highly scalable layer 1 blockchain so far, but we will never know. We still need some time because this is relatively new, and it's only been released for a month. All right, it was released on the 18th of October. It's just past a month. Okay, so we will need some time to evaluate, and if there's any major news surrounding Aptos, be sure and be assured that I will be covering it. Okay, so let's take a look lastly at the Aptos price. It's currently trading around the $4 to maybe nearly $5 mark. Okay, it is currently dropping from their all-time high, which is $9. Okay, it is still trading relatively sideways, and a lot of consolidation. You can see it is kind of cheap for those who are looking to hold Aptos. Okay, it is a good opportunity for you to hold Aptos and be a part of the newest scalable blockchain. Okay, so remember, be objective when you're trying to research new coins. Okay, look at the news. Who are they partnering with? Who is building on their blockchain? Okay, so you can see this is the Aptos ecosystem highlight. A lot of the decentralized finance, Aries. You can see, Thala Labs. A lot of these people, a lot of these apps are actually building on the ecosystem, which is a good thing. So one of the major points that you have to look at before investing in a cryptocurrency is to take a look at their ecosystem. Who is building on the ecosystem? What are the dApps? How much is the network activity going on the Aptos blockchain, or any blockchain that you are interested in investing in? Okay, you can take a look. A lot of the dApps, okay, Tortuga Finance, you can see a lot of these apps are building on Aptos, which is a good sign that people believe that this blockchain is actually scalable, and they're willing to invest and they're willing to build for customers and users on the Aptos blockchain. Okay, so this is a great sign for Aptos, and certainly this news will only trigger more adoption for people. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are interested in Aptos, be my guest, but do your own research. This is not an investment advice. Okay, take note of the negative side as well before investing. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Peace.